So how you doing today? Made a list of all these videos I want to do, but this is one is how to fix me. That is a good question. What about me? How to fix me? I don't know. I've been through so much shit in the last 6 years that it's phenomenal. And I don't mean AJ, baby. I mean it's just been phenomenal. The shit I've been through, I've dealt with. I have no drive because there's nothing pushing me, where, if you had a family or kids or, even some kind of a significant other, say, hey, you need to go do this, and not yell at me in a negative way. I hate people who do that shit. You need to get off your ass. You need to da, 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 da. Nobody fucking likes that shit. It's all day long. No. Just say, what's going on in your head? What do you think? Why don't you try going after it? See if it's something you like. Somebody could actually talk to me, and help me figure out what I should be doing. I'm broken as shit. I'll be the first to admit that shit. A lot of you are broken, but can you really admit it like I do on video in front of whoever watches this? Basically, I'm saying this and I'm going to post this and the world can see this shit. Okay. I'm broken. I could tell you that now. A lot of people go, oh, you're not broken. Dude, you don't know what the hell's inside. It appeared in here. You don't know what the hell's going on. So I do. And I don't feel normal. Okay. I didn't since COVID hit. And it was hard for me to displace that fact that I didn't feel right. I didn't feel like me. It was, I think the drinking was taking its toll. So it kind of became the perfect storm, with the drinking and the COVID, and over those couple of years following, when I got COVID, 2020 through 2022, there was mass amounts of drinking, and I caught COVID. I had that COVID for about a year and a half before I caught the second one. The one that kept saying, "Oh, it grew, whatever the hell it is, whatever the viruses do, it built itself, rebuilt itself, whatever." And I know you're all thinking about it. You're yelling at me down below in the comments. It evolved into not killing its host. It's like it never did kill its host. It just sped up the underlying issues with the host. Okay, there's a difference there. If you had heart problems, it just kind of aspirated it, sped it up. That's all it did. If you were going to die, you were going to die. If your kidneys were going to shut down, your lungs were going to shut down, your brain was going to shut down, you're going to have an aneurysm. All it did was it aspirated it, it speeded it up. That's all it did. Even though they counted it as a stupid, hey, this is what made him die. It wasn't. And that's all part of the great lie. And it's crazy, but that's what it is. But it's like, meanwhile, back to what I was saying is I don't feel normal in the normal sense. See, like, how do I put this? Like, you know how you feel right now? Exactly how you feel right now? I don't feel that way. I should, but I don't feel that way. I feel I'm somebody else playing somebody else in something else kind of thing. It's like when an actor takes on a part that he just becomes that part, but then I become that part, but then I'm in a different body kind of thing. It's some of you will understand it and you'll be down below going, oh fuck, I fully understand. And other people are like, what? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, but that's how I feel. It's like, no, I mean, besides the whole thing of nobody talks to me and all that shit, unless they actually have to, it's like I had a really nice conversation with this gentleman this morning when I came out of a UPS store returning that equipment. And I've never seen a squirrel freaking out. He just did 3 backflips, jumped up into a tree and up and over. Weird shit I see. It's like, I've never felt like me, and I know deep down that the drinking had a lot to do with it. It did. And I think the COVID, when I caught it, it aspirated, it sped up its effect on me. I don't necessarily feel like I have problems with my kidneys. I do know that I need to flush them, or whatever it is needs to be done. I get the pain in the back and the bubbles in my pee. I wouldn't say to the point of it look like I got soap in there, but protein's getting out. So I didn't know that was a bad thing. So things you learn. And there's some other issues, but it's crazy. It's just, I don't know how to explain it, but how do I fix me? What do I go about it? Do I do the move, that I talked about before? Do I do the move from here to there, to East Tennessee, and then work on me? I mean, I should be working on me no matter what. I get that. But it gets me worried because I don't know how to fix me. And it doesn't matter if I talk to a psychiatrist. Doesn't matter if I talk to a medical person. They have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay? They look at me and they're just like, what? I don't think I can help you. And it's like, yeah, I kind of got that. As soon as I see the look of, it's like, I just look out and I see it. Oh, I might just stop talking now. And they're just, I don't think I can help you. When I've seen a couple psychiatrists in my life, and when they tell you that I need to go find somebody else, that they can't help me, but yet at the same time, they can't refer me to somebody who actually could fucking help me, there's a problem in there, in that whole system, okay? Because you would think that, hey, I don't specialize in this, I specialize in this area, I don't specialize in that area, but I specialize in this area. And everybody says that, oh, there ain't nobody I can't do. Put you in the room with me. I will fuck your shit up. And people just like, I guess it's kind of like the feeling I had when I was younger, when I first saw my first psychiatrist. And I tried to explain it to my mom, and she was just like, she did that. What? I don't know how I'm supposed to act. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. And I don't know how I'm supposed to be acting while I'm supposed to be doing it. So I just don't know anything. And my mom was like, what do you mean? And I'm like, I don't know what I mean because I don't know. It's one of those, you're like in this limbo thing, and I don't know how I'm supposed to act. Am I supposed to act angry? Am I supposed to act sad? Am I supposed to act happy? How am I supposed to act? Somebody tell me how the fuck I'm supposed to act at all times. Hey, you should get angry. Oh, hey, fuck this. It's like, you should be happy. It's like, and it helped for a while. When a guy tells you, try to be you, that's the problem. I don't know who I am. It's like, I can't be somebody when I don't know who I'm supposed to be that somebody of. Do I mirror somebody else, or do I just invent this shit as I go? And if I invent this shit as I go, how do I know if it's right or if it's wrong? You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm bouncing off all these walls. And some people call it, oh, you're ADHD. This is shit before that crap was ever involved, okay? Ever invented, okay? It's just another reason to give somebody fucking drugs, okay? Fuck your drugs, okay? If it doesn't take care of my pain, I don't want your drugs, okay? But I mind if it makes me happy. My depression's a real downer. Then you're mixing in there my manic depression, my PTSD from all the shit I've been through, but the violence I've dealt with, the shit I've given, the violence I've done. There's just a gamut of shit, and it's in this great big ball now. And it's like, I never knew then how I feel now would be the same. And I started thinking about it. And it's kind of the same thing. Only I'm older now, and I've done a lot of shit. Good and bad. And, I've had psychiatrists go, well, don't tell me the bad stuff, but what kind of bad stuff? Well, I'm supposed to tell you about the bad stuff without telling you about the bad stuff. It's like, that don't make any sense. Well, I don't want to be held later for something that you did that you told me about when it's supposed to be. It's like, well, wait, isn't there doctor-patient, privilege shit? And they're like, yeah. Well, what? If I tell you, well, what do you care? It's like, well, I don't want to know it. And it's like, oh. If it's that heavy, you don't want it on your conscience. Gotcha. But I'm like, I don't feel guilty or anything about anything I've done, but it's there. It's like, I've told some exes about it, and they like, some lost their shit because what one person just considers wrong, another person considers heinous. And another person considers heinous, another person considers it like a slap on the wrist. It's like, oh, so they did this to you, so you did that. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't seem too bad. It could have been worse. Well, yeah, it could have. It also could have been better. And then other people are like, oh my God. I mean, I never did nothing bad to a kid or anything. For Christ's sakes, that pisses me off more than anything. Let kids be kids. Fuck, man. They're just little victims. They don't know any better. Have some pride in your game. Go after an adult. I'm sorry, but that's damn truth. If you like them little, go after little people. Go after the smaller ones in the bunch. Kind of like predators in the wild. They go after the weak ones in the back because they're easy pickings. But it's like, at the same time, you got to be careful what they have because you might get it. So it's like, if you're gonna go hunting after people or do things that are bad, go after the weak ones in the group. Don't go after the children. They ain't got nothing to do with this shit. A lot of the animals, they know. Don't go after the babies. Because one, the babies aren't going to fill your belly. Okay, they're going to be a nice little snack, but you're still going to be hungry later. It's like, they go after the big weak ones. And it's like thin in the herd or whatever you want to call it. But that's the gist of it. But back to what I was thinking was, I don't know how to fix me because I don't know what's wrong with me. Does that make sense to you? I know there's something wrong with me up here in the way how I feel. I have no motivation. I have dreams, of course. I have dreams. But like, I was watching a video that I don't believe videos, but I watch them and they give me ideas and I start thinking about it, contemplating in my head. And he said that he would dream of riches. He comes up with the ideas. He could put them in play. Hey, yeah, I'm like, going, that's me. Hey, that's me. I could do that too. He goes, but I never follow through on it because I start another one and another one and then another one and another. And then they all fall to the wayside because I never follow all the way through with them. And I guess that is a form of ADHD. And they started taking some medication or something. I don't know what the hell it was he was doing. Or exercise or some bullshit. I didn't listen all, but I was like, oh shit, that is me. That's great. That's crazy. It's like, I never thought about it that way. But yeah, that's kind of like how I do it, and it's like, I'll start shit. I can start the business. I get it going. I can do everything. But if there's not somebody there to keep me on track, to keep it going, then it becomes a big problem. God damn, I can't get hairs off me. I know I shaved. Now I got hairs all over me. So anyway, tell me what you think down below. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell. Hear my next indigenous shit coming out of my head and my mouth. Donate to our future pantry. We appreciate that. What are your thoughts? Do you feel that way? I mean, I don't know. I can't really. I've had people describe how you feel. Huh? What do you mean describe how I feel? I don't know how I feel. Therefore, I can't describe how I feel if I don't know how the fuck I feel. And it's like, there's certain things, aspects I feel, like I feel all the anxiety come off of me when I got the money. I feel pressure come off my shoulders knowing about my baby girl for Monday. I feel a lot of anxiety coming off of me. But the rest of it's still there. The underlying problem or whatever it is that's causing my uneasiness, unhappiness is still there. God, I feel like one of the fucking rainbow things, even though they're Jeep colors. It's like, if anybody could describe it, put it in the comments down below, because I don't know how to word it. You know, and by now, you know, I'm a very intelligent person. I'm very good at my words, but this, when it comes to this, even the psychiatrist, you know, I was seeing, they were like, yeah, there's something wrong with this guy. I think today you call us like sociopaths, beginning future killers or something. I don't know what you would call us. I think I never have an inkling to hurt an animal. So I've been asked that, you know. You ever hurt animals? No. I have hurt an animal. I have. I'm not saying I haven't. You know, we've all stepped on their paws and shit like that. I'm sorry. You know, it's like, no, my guilt and shame don't allow me to hurt animals. Have I been tempted to hurt a human? Yes. Have I? Yes. That is a different species. Okay, that's a different animal in itself. We're talking like dogs, cats, you know, gerbils, all that. No, I'm not going to help there. They're not doing nothing to me. A gator? Well, hell, that, you know, that's the fight. That's the fight. That's a fight among fight, you ask me. But I don't know. I don't feel anything. And if you guys could describe it better for me, I would appreciate it maybe. But it's like, how am I supposed to fix me if I don't know what problem me has? What is causing me to feel this way to where I feel like I can't fix me because I don't know what it is? It could be a feeling. Maybe you guys know. It could be my depression. It could be, you know, it was as Jim said, I'm a handful. I'm a handful. It's like, I got depression. I'm bipolar. I got PTSD. I got anxiety. I got I got all gamut of shit. I got the, as I call them, I don't cares, where I could watch bad things happen and aren't you gonna do anything? No, because I don't care. It's like, that's all their bullshit that they have to deal with. It's like, why should I have to deal with their bullshit when they're the ones that caused the bullshit in the fucking first place? It's like, if you didn't want the bullshit, you shouldn't have caused the problems that made the bullshit that's happening to you now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I had a dream, okay, that because I had the guts to move and do what I did, that I stopped at a restaurant to get something to eat, which I never do. I never go in and get food. I just don't. Why? I'm alone. Maybe if I was a trucker over time, eventually I'd want to go in and get a nice hot meal. Probably would. But I'm not. And I had a dream, you know, I started talking to the waitress, you know, and I'm like, you know, she's like, oh, you traveling alone? Yeah, I'm moving. Really? All on your own? You know, we went through the whole discussion of why I'm doing it and what I'm doing. And I said, you should just do it. Well, I can't. I got a kid. So grab the kid and go. You know, it's not that hard. I can't just pull the kid out of his life. Is it really a life for the kid if you're unhappy with it and you can see they're unhappy? Could you make them a better life where they'd be much more happier? You know, and in the dream she said yes. I said, get off work, go pack your shit, just clothes you need. Don't worry about all that shit. You can buy all your shit again. Okay, don't worry about that. You can buy all that shit. All that shit's replaceable. That was the hardest thing for me when I left, was knowing I had to buy all this shit again. I'm tired of buying mattresses. I'm tired of buying TVs. Okay, I just am. And everywhere I go, I gotta buy a new mattress because I can't take the mattress with me when the shit goes wrong, goes south. I can't take the TV with me because it's too big and it don't fit and it can't go south. If I had a trailer and I could have got the TV in here, I would have took it. But it did have an issue on the top, like right here on the edge, where there's like a light there and a light here. I think because if I pushed down on it, it went away. But if I pulled it back, it got brighter. So I think it was part of the delivery problem. It didn't bother the picture if I'm looking straight on in it, but if I was up walking past it, I could see them up there, two little weird lights, and they were odd shaped, so I knew they weren't right. Because they were like a light, like one's here, one here, you know, evenly placed. But anyway, part of the dream, it's like, and I got her to, she asked me to wait. And I thought, no, I'm not waiting. Wait, why would I wait? She's like, I want to come with you. And I'm like, got a car? Yeah. You got gas? Yeah. Got any money? She got a couple hundred. All right, I'll get you there. That's the most important part, getting you there. And I said, what about the kid? She goes, well, when I get off work. I said, no. This is not a when I get off work. This is I'll leave now. Bring my food. Go. I can eat while you're gone. Go home. Pack your shit. Throw it in the fucking car. Get some blankets, pillows. Definitely blankets and pillows. And grab your kid. Meet me back here. Don't take longer than an hour. And it was weird because I waited like an hour. I gave her an extra half an hour. And when I finally came out, she pulled up. She said, let me fill up and we'll go. And we did. And that's where it ended. So I don't know if she ever bettered her life or not in the dream. I don't know if it was the worst decision she ever made in the dream. I don't know, because the dream ended. And that's the thing about dreams, is you never know the ending. Because half the time when you get to the ending, you wake up. That I would like to do right now. I would like to get wherever I need to be and wake up. And be at that end result, whether it be good or bad. At least I know I'm at the end of it, you know? And it's like, when I move, what's going to happen then? You know, I've been to some libraries, not like this where it has space, but it's like, it's kind of unpleasant, if you know what I mean. And it's like, I don't know. You guys think, comment down below what you think. Sorry about the story, but that's just the way dreams are. They are awkward little things. And you guys tell me what you think. Like, comment down below, hit the bell, get your notices. Subscribe. We'd appreciate that. You guys just reach out there. Tell me what you guys are thinking. You know, are you feeling the same? Do you feel different? Because nothing's been the same. We all know nothing's been the same since 2019. It just hasn't. And then we went through the COVID thing and all that crap. Now, something clicked in 2019. I don't know if it was the beginning because of COVID or what caused it. Everybody's got their own opinions and all that. By all means, they're all probably correct. But something clicked in the time continuum frame of life that changed everything. Like, well, the one guy I saw, I wish I would have took a picture of it. Next time if I see it, I'll take a picture of it. But it was something clicked in the matrix that caused everybody to change. And everybody's like, well, what just happened? You know, it was like, something just happened. It was like, regardless if it was COVID that caused it or some event or something. You know, we had a lot of shit going on with the Trump and all this crap and politics, and we were all looking another direction, as usual. You know, when you start seeing politicians doing this shit, and the news is pushing a certain agenda, there's something happening behind the scenes all the times. So that's another video we're going to watch too. But you guys have a good afternoon. Like, comment down below. Donate to our food bank so we can pass it forward. You guys have a good afternoon. We'll talk to you later. Bye.